According to all of you, Halaand has signed away his life and his freedom to Manchester City, signing a 9.5 year contract, bringing his total, logically you can say he's 10 years now because he still have half season to play for this season. But from the way I see it, this is just purely insurance and business. Insurance on the part of Erling Haaland and business on the part of Man City. If you saw the stipulations of that contract, the provisions of that contract, I guarantee you that you will sign for 20 years. I will sign for 40 years. Somebody that was on a £375,000 salary every week, it gets augmented to 500,000, and then with add-ons and bonuses and image right, whatever, it could go as high as 800,000 weekly. Some of your legends in Saudi know they collect that kind of money. Some of your big names that went to Saudi to cash in on football, to cash in on the oil money, they know they see that kind of money. The Kantes, the Benzimas, the whatever, call them. I think basically the only person in Saudi that will see more than that money is Neymar and Ronaldo. Every other person in Saudi that has gone to Saudi in the last 2 years doesn't see that kind of money every week. And you say, me Haaland, no sign. Which club do you want him to go? Now, like I said earlier, it's insurance on part of Haaland and business, part of Man City, right? Now, Haaland knows that he's still young, right? He's still young. He can't go to Saudi now. That same amount of money that people are going to Saudi for, he's now getting it in Man City, a very good club where he can win trophies and score a lot of goals. Why not sign it, right? He knows that. And then business on the part of Man City, because they know it is almost impossible for Haaland to stay in Man City till the next 10 years. It's almost impossible. They know that Madrid has always had an eye for Haaland. And with these new gimmicks, this new style where Madrid don't carry come now, they don't want to buy players. They always wait out a player's contract and then take him for free. Right? Haaland's old contract was due in 2 years' time, right? And they know that Madrid will come for him with all they've got, giving him a deal that is impossible to say no to. So they had to do everything possible to secure him, even if it means giving him that outrageous amount of money, right? So now, Haaland technically has a 10-year contract because with this season still remaining 6 months, it's 10 years now. Quote me anywhere, Haaland will not spend more than 5 years in Man City. Like, Haaland will not spend more than the next 5 years. If he even gets to spend the next 5 years in Man City, a club will come for him. And when a club comes for him, he will still have 5 years in his contract. His release clause is going to be reasonably still very high. His transfer fee is going to be still very high. Instead of waiting out to lose him and a free transfer or lose him when he has 1 year left in his contract, his transfer fee will be low. His release clause will be low. This is all business. Most of you don't understand business. It is just insurance and business for both the player and Man City. So yes, he signed 10 years contract. Yes, it looks like he signed away his freedom. But I guarantee you, quote me anywhere, Haaland will not spend 10 years in Man City. In fact, we will be lucky to see him spend another 5 years in Man City. He's going to leave. That is pretty much for sure. And then when he leaves, Man City will cash in on him. It's just the plan. They will have to cash in on him.